Hey! Live again! From the veritable edge of Western civilization, Venice Beach, California. Thanks for being here. It is a beautiful, beautiful day, August 25th, 2014, Monday, Moon Day. And I'm here in Venice Beach and not on my way to Burning Man because I hear the entrance is closed, but that's not why I'm here. I'm still earning my way there. I have enough with my Burning Man ticket. Uh-oh. What just happened? What happened? Oh, there we go. So I have enough for my Burning Man ticket, and now we're working to get the resources to get up there and back and eat something along the way. So looking for there to be more response from the universal source of supply here. In other words, buy my stuff. And yeah, that would be really nice. I would like that. That would be really, really good. The past couple of days, 3 days, the business has fallen off again. And yeah, kind of discouraging. But I'm sure the universe has things well planned out. Thing is, tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 57 years old, August 26th. 57 years ago, I will have been born. And I will be in one of three places. Either I will be here slaving away, just slaving away at the beach, or I will be in my car driving towards Burning Man, or I will be at Burning Man, probably driving there. So, or all three, starting working in the daytime, driving like a crazy person all night long, and getting there Wednesday in the daytime. So that's probably what's going to happen. So either way, I'm one blessed camper. You know, I've got some wonderful options. I mean, let me, I don't know how if this is going to work too well, but I'm just going to do a quick, let's see. Try not to move this around much, but there it is. The beach. Hello. And the boardwalk. Yay. So, and as soon as I get off the air, I'm probably going to trim my beard, although I could probably do it right here. It's just kind of, you know, it's like, we'll see. Trim it, though. Trim on the new moon and the full moon. So, got a couple of drawings to show. Then here's this one. Looks like it's Samantha Schwartz's birthday tomorrow, too. All right. So, let us. This is a piece I've been working on for a couple of days through the weekend. I think I painted the background on Friday, and which is Greta and art. Yes, we are. Yeah, feeling pretty blessed. So, running, tossing a little foot to the beach, and I'm running, doing my little skill eye and foot coordination stuff.
What up with the Kabbalah pictures?
You know me. Yeah. Well, you speak about running, and my focus is more on sacred geometry. Now, like I said, often when I'm running, I feel like I feel so blessed, you know, because it's, you know, this beautiful spacesuit to work with, and it's working pretty good by comparison to other 57-year-olds. Except I have to say, there's a couple of other folks in my high school class that are looking pretty good too. Not naming names or anything, but pretty well preserved humans. Thank you. know you heard that. And my response was, tell me this is a bit more unsafe. Eat something here. Well, I claim to be a Kabbalah, no Kabbalah What we got here? No. Looks like it should be working fine, but looks like a shaky picture. Why? Don't know. There it is. Well, I'm hoping that this is working right. Cool beans.
I've only done it when they're fixed in.
Put up my sign. This is very meditative. It's a study in drawing circles. Why did somebody want to do that? You know, they have a yearly competition. I saw online a yearly competition for who can draw a perfect circle. Freehand. One time, when I was developing my cartoon series back in the 80s, I was trying to design the logo for, I was doing a mailing of my cartoon series to weekly periodicals, and I was trying to design the mailing and design my logo, get it just right for the printer. And it had to be, I had to draw it on some thick, like cardboard like paper, like cardstock. And so I had a sheet of it, and I started drawing the letter B, because my cartoon series is called Blue Muse. So I was just drawing the first letter in the in the word, and I ended up drawing B, the letter B, for 6 months, a couple times a day. Couple of sheets a day, I would end up drawing the B. And each time I put the pen down to the page, I was thinking that this is going to be the B. This is going to be the B, and now I can move on with this project. But so many times what I've done has been very much like that Karate Kid thing, wipe on, wipe off. Where he learns the basic moves of karate by cleaning his dojo master's car, polishing his car, and painting his fence, and basically learning muscle memory. Because now, in drawing, learning how to draw a bee, it would be the way that I wanted it to be, was I guess it's how I developed my whole personal font, you know. Got to start somewhere, I guess. So with this piece, I did the first 3 iterations of these circles using a compass. And initially it took a long time to figure out what was the exact place to place the compass so that it would, you know, where is the center point? So that it'll touch that, it'll touch that, it'll touch that, those 3 points.
Okay.
Hello.
How's it going, man? Just watching.
Yep.
It's really cool.
Thanks. I was going for cool.
Sorry, that's a really bad word.
No, it isn't. It's a good word. In fact, I think, you know, somebody ought to do a documentary on
The word cool?
on the history of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they've done one on yo. I'm from Philadelphia and we invented the word yo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what?
They when Webster's put it in the dictionary, because it is in the dictionary, they did it in Philadelphia because they said that's where the word originated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know. It may have
What do they know?
I don't know.
It's just
Yo,
Webster.
they
Right?
they know something.
Yeah, but there's people that would.
I think they did their history.
I'm sure they
This is
did. But
beautiful stuff. Everything's
Thank
hand sketched, huh? Everything's hand sketched?
yeah, originally, unless it's a photograph
you got
like
lithos.
that right there. These aren't lithographs.
These aren't. Like this
Those
stuff?
are originals.
Okay,
The
but
ones
this-
in the frames are prints,
prints. Okay.
but they're not lithographic prints. They're either laser print or inkjet or whatever. In the art world, they would call them giclées, which is a bit of a scam, because the word giclée sounds real fancy, doesn't it? You know what it
Yeah, it
means? It means extrude,
Extrude.
which is the same thing as saying inkjet.
Yeah.
But you can't, you know, you're
Hey.
going to sell something for a lot more money if you call it a
Yeah,
giclée.
that's marketing.
You know what I mean?
Giclée, right?
That's right.
By Epson.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Cool. Do you have a card or anything?
For what?
Just get in touch with you. We make some cool shoes out of paper.
You make paper shoes?
Yeah, we do.
Uh-huh. Are you wearing any of them?
He's got a pair on right now.
They're made from Tyvek, not paper
Tyvek?
per se.
Tyvek's the stuff that FedEx uses for like shipments, and they wrap houses in it when they're building them to keep them from getting wet.
Biohazard suits.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's made by DuPont. Uh-huh. And how many styles do you have?
30-something. Well, styles 4, colorways 30-something.
Right on.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. But we worked with a student this past year where he hand sketched a pretty cool design, and I don't know. Just when I saw your work, it's kind of similar in many ways. It just kind of hit me like,
Yeah.
it'd be cool to like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah, so it's all hand sketched.
It's kind of nifty.
Yeah.
You got nifty going on.
Nifty's a good word. Your stuff is cool, and our stuff is nifty.
Sure.
So you're David?
I am.
David Alexander or David?
David Alexander English.
So you call you David Alexander or David?
Whatever works for you, brother.
David or Joe? Really nice to meet you.
So what?
Constantine. Joseph.
Billy?
I am. Billy. But that's not an Italian last name.
Is it?
No,
Oh,
it's
what
not.
is it?
It's actually no one knows what it is, because it's actually, if you look on Facebook, it's actually French. But if you
Doing a live stream.
it's really cool. Sorry.
No problem.
What's up, internet? Yeah, I don't know. It turns out it's French, but actually it was like Constantino was my great-great-grandfather's first name. I toured it around. I'm actually more Irish than so
Are you?
I don't know.
How can you tell?
Well, my mom's side came over on the boat in the 40s, so
Oh.
I'm half of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's 100% of that, so I know at least half of that. I know I'm not half of something else, so
Right.
all odds are telling me I'm half of it.
That's sweet.
David, really nice meeting you, though.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. It's beautiful stuff.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
We'll be in touch. Take care.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, buy us your card again. There you go. There you go. So I'm based out of Shanghai. He's out of Santa Monica. It's easier to get in touch with California.
Are you liking it over there?
I love it. I've been there for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where this started?
Yeah.
The shoe thing?
Yeah, the designer actually is
Manufacturer
Chinese.
as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Right,
Everything.
right, right. So all you just ship over here and you distribute?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of like that, but we work locally. We work locally in Las Vegas. So we work with Teach for America and the School Issue of Las Vegas.
Right.
And Zappos to work with kids, get them excited about education,
Right.
science and math education. There's a ton of technology
Yeah,
and
yeah,
materials that go in it. So it's kind of what we're all about. I don't know. I just stopped here because what you were sketching up. It looked,
You know, I have to tell you, if I were to redesign your card,
yeah,
I would make this.
nice and big, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Because then you can put all this stuff inside of that, you know? Because it's...
Next time I come down here, you're gonna see the new card.
All right.
Yeah.
There'll be a quiz. Pleasure, Joe.
David,
Really.
nice to meet you.
Bless. Yep. So, yeah, this is what his card looks like. You see the shoe? You see all the fineness in the shoe? That should obviously be bigger. That's the reason for my critique. A little water. Is that a real fro or a hat? That's a big hair. There you go, going. Wow. You got to see this. You got to see that. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to try to show it to you. See the mountains? Isn't that friggin' beautiful? That'll keep you here. I tell you. You gotta get a photograph. That's cool. Yeah, you can see the mountains. You see the mist on the mountain. I love that. I love that. It's just like, I don't know that it gets any better than that, man. Blessed. So, blessed. I know. Okay, let's draw some more stuff. We're having a little artist moment right here. It's so beautiful. Look at all these artists. Oh my God. I gotta take that picture. That's a good picture right there.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, I thought it was the other one. That's something.
Right. You see that? That's like a beautiful little artist circle. You even had the Harry Carey in there. Not making noise. Surprisingly. Yeah. I think you should get more phone calls. You should get more phone calls. Right?
Especially around you.
Yes. Because then, if he's on this phone, he's not, you know. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I got them back. I haven't had them in a long time, so.
Alrighty then. How are we at? We're at more circles. So when I started this piece of drawing the larger circles, you know, it took a while to even figure out where to place the compass. But I noticed this as I went and did the smaller and smaller circles, it got to the point where I could just find that spot almost instantly with one try. And then it's like you train your brain. The thing about the boardwalk is you never know who you're talking to. You never know where that might be. How you doing, brother? You're in town for the Emmys, are you? No. You're in town for the Emmys? Oh, it was the Video Music Awards, right? You were in town for the Video Music Awards. I knew it. Me too.
I hope you. That is really incredibly pretty.
Excellent. I just did it to impress you. You realize it, right?
It's lovely.
What's your
Yeah, I didn't
name?
even. What's up?
So what's your name?
Jane.
Jane? Jane what?
Jane Elizabeth
Jane Elizabeth what?
Slater. Why are you asking my name?
David. Alexander.
Nice to meet you, David Alexander English. Chauncey. Yes. Thanks. Oh my god. I'm gonna start nerding out on you right now, or start. So you do these and then you make prints of them.
That's right.
I want that one though.
You can have that one.
I don't have any money. Maybe someday when I make money.
Maybe someday when we get this
How do you
whole
make
life
money?
started.
Well, I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out.
She handles exotic animals for children.
Well, I'm a live animal entertainer, but that's only one thing that I do.
Okay.
I do much more than that.
Let's
I
see.
design clothing and costumes in my free time. But I would like to make that lucrative as well.
Really?
But I'm sure it's very good. But that's my ideas.
I do a live stream at 6 o'clock, so you're on camera.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's all right. You know what? 5 minutes ago, there was a guy here that has a shoe company.
Yeah.
They paper shoes. They make shoes out of paper.
Paper shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
that people wear around.
Yeah, yeah. And his partner was with him. They looked like sneakers. They looked like pro kids actually. And but they're all designer or whatever. And it's actually that stuff that they make packaging with. FedEx uses it. So there's the envelope, and then there's what they cover the envelope with. They close the envelope with that heavy-duty tape that's got like fabric in it.
Oh, I'm trying to picture it. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of, you'll see it, and you'll think, aha!
I've like
stuff.
reworked shoes. Like I've made shoes for costumes, like by like cutting them, covering with fabric, using thermoplastic, and like actually sculpting it and painting it to just make something entirely new.
Yes.
But I've never made a shoe from scratch. But I know people who can.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
You need an industrial sewing machine.
Or
Or some good
gun.
glue. I mean, you can use all glue.
Yeah, yeah. That's like the Gorilla stuff like that.
What do we use when we were doing costumes? My sister uses it more. Some kind of, I mean, you have to get it from a store where people make stuff.
Like a tape?
No, it's a glue.
Yeah.
And it's not something that you find in like hobby. You have to go to a place to get it. That usually only sells to people who are professional costume makers. It's intense though. It's kind of like rubber cement. It's like contact cement, but it's
kind of like Gorilla Glue.
well, it's contact cement, but it's not like one that you buy at a hobby place.
Yeah.
It's more for like professional use. Yeah, it's intense. But you would make shoes out of that.
So you really want to be making clothes? That's the idea?
Yeah, I love to design clothes. I can make them, but I would love to move more towards design than having someone else sew it. Because you know, the sewing, your back starts to hurt. It's like I did a fashion show like almost a year ago, and I sewed everything, and like it was down to the wire. And my back was killing me for a really long time.
Right.
I made everything.
We'll have them on.
I want someone else to make it. And I make costumes too.
I'm gonna give them the idea and have them bring it to us.
Well, I want to pick out the fabrics, design it, do the pattern, and everything. And be like, okay, someone sew this. Like, here's this.
Yeah. It'd be really great if we could get people to do stuff like that for us, wouldn't it?
Well, people do if you pay them.
Yes. Yes. So that brings us back around to the.
I will pay them well. I mean, I want people to have a decent wage for sewing. It's a skilled labor. You have to be skilled.
Yeah, and it's a dying art. Yeah. What do you do?
I moved out here originally for production, and I hated it. So now I'm just working until I go back to school.
For?
Forensics.
Oh my
My
God.
major was biological anthropology, so I'll just be dealing with like bones, essentially bones and dentition.
You watch that show, Bones? I know it's
Everyone
ridiculous.
tells me that. They're like, "Oh my God, do you like the broken bones?" I'm like, basically, yes and no.
For real.
But in real life, yes. That's what I do.
Crazy. Where'd you come from?
Arizona.
Born and raised?
Basically, I was born in Nashville, but I lived in Arizona since I was in first grade.
Right.
So, much of it.
I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Grew up on Cape Cod.
What brought you to California?
My empire.
The Mediterranean climate, maybe?
As a matter of fact, yeah, it's hard to paint outside in the snow.
It is. I come from Cincinnati, Ohio. So we had a terrible winter. I moved here like 4 months ago.
Right?
And the day that I was packing up to leave, it decided to just be a blizzard. It was just a blizzard. So I had to not pack. Everything was getting.
Kiss on the butt to say goodbye.
Oh my god! Within 15 minutes, the ground went from having no snow to being covered.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is really happening.
Yeah. This is why you're leaving.
I like snow maybe for a week out of the year. It's fine. 1 week.
You know, whenever you feel like you're missing snow, just look at the freezer.
There you go.
Right? I'm over it. Yes. You can have your little world in there.
This climate is amazing, but I do really, really miss the rain. I love it.
Uh-oh.
I need, I have a sunny personality, but I have that darkness that needs the darkness of the overcast sky. I need rain all day.
Really?
I need this darkness.
Or
You're
England.
going to end up in Portland.
You're going to end up in Portland or England.
That happens.
But I don't want it all the time. I only want it sometimes. I love the sunshine. I love this climate where I can just have the doors and windows open.
They had a sunny day a couple of years ago.
Yes, yeah, that's another extreme. I can't have only rain. Where is the place where you get both?
Hawaii.
Yeah,
That's real.
you
I'm
can
not
kidding you. Hawaii.
go drive around the island. You can find whatever you need.
I need those rainy days so I can sit
But
inside and
no,
work
but
stuff.
Hawaii type of rain where you can be outside and the weather is still perfect when the rain's not cold. I don't explain it.
I love that.
And my parents took me to Hawaii for my 14th birthday, and it was raining outside, but it's like mist. Like I've never been in rain like that my entire life. And it still feels perfect outside. It's amazing. It's literally amazing.
Well, you know, it rained like a few weeks ago. I was in Malibu, and it had been kind of rainy that day. Oh no, it was rainy the night before. It rained all night. Do you remember that?
In Malibu?
No, it rained all night in LA. Like, it rained all night. I was out downtown. It rained
Not in
all
LA.
night.
Not here.
Not in Venice. Well, I was downtown, and it was raining all night long, like drizzling, like not.
Oh yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was a few
I
weeks
remember
ago.
that. Yeah, it was
Okay, yeah.
about a month ago. Yeah.
So then I was in Malibu the next Sunday, and we were there at sunset. It was maybe we felt some raindrops, but it was only raining. There was moisture in the air. All of a sudden, we saw a sunset rainbow. I didn't know that was a real thing, but it was a rainbow at sunset. You guys have seen rainbows, typical rainbow colors. Sunset rainbow is a rainbow, but it's all just the sunset colors, like the oranges and the reds. It was incredible. I didn't know that was a thing. And we saw the whole thing.
I've ever seen one.
The entire thing. It was intense. But that was because of the moisture.
Yes. Howdy.
We might mosey along.
You might.
I know. We need to get food. I'm starving.
What are you hungry for?
Anything at this point.
Steak. But if you could have anything in the universe.
A steak.
Okay.
I was like,
Tacos. Tacos sound really good.
Yeah. Well, you're heading that way.
Yeah.
Park down that way. Where's the park?
But we'll be cool.
For lying, because I never cut my car.
I know what that is.
Last time I lost it was 5 hours.
It's right by the clown ballerina.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Weird thing.
Yeah. Well, you know the sushi, right?
Sushi is delicious, but it's
sushi.
not.
I had sushi.
Yeah, you don't want to. I like sushi when I want something light. Sushi's light.
Sushi never fills me up. It's embarrassing how much sushi I eat. It's still
Well, I only eat it when I'm not that hungry, then it fills me up.
Right.
It's bad.
Down that way is everything that you need in terms of restaurants.
When I head down to the there's
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
tacos. It is.
Right on the corner of Windward and Pacific.
Oh, okay. It was great meeting you. Thank you.
Pleasure, ladies. "57 trips around the sun." Yep, kind of lucky. Have my health. Get to be in this beautiful place. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, when I was a kid, when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, I loved summer so much. And I was like, when I grow up, I want to be in a place where it's summer all the time. Ta-da! And I realized I didn't have to be cold anymore. Yes. Yep. Yippers. Yippity yippism. Well, it's getting almost too small to see all that in there. So we're halfway done. We have 24%. Let's do the big push for the finish. We got 658. See, I heard they were dealing with rain and whatnot on the playa. So, meanwhile, everybody's trying to get in there, so the traffic's backed up. And so the wait times, they pulse people in, you know, like every hour they stop everybody. And, which is kind of crazy, but so the whole line moves every hour, moves ahead. They do that on the way out too. It's just really bizarre. But that's how you get, like, you know, there's probably 30,000 people trying to get there today. And there's only one way in. So, at least I'm not waiting in line in the desert. Last 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they, could have been 4 years ago, I don't remember, but they did the same thing. It's, you know, it started raining and they had to close the line because, you know, people can't ride on the playa when it's wet. And people were waiting in the cars, waiting in line for, like, to get in. For like 10 hours. 10 hours. And you know, right at this very moment, there's folks sitting with their car shut off in the desert. And that time it was because it was a whiteout, because the high winds kicked up the dust. This time, if there's high winds and it's raining, then you can't, people will crash into one another because they can't, you know, you can barely see 5 feet in front of you, you know. But, and then the people that are flying in, forget about it, man. There's an airstrip there. So there's an airport entrance. Crazy. So just before I came on, I was grabbing something off of my Facebook page, and I saw this. Oh yeah. And it started. All the folks, you know, that thing that happens on Facebook when it's your birthday. But I noticed they've started this thing where it doesn't take over all of your feed. They kind of corral that all into one thing. It's good. But it's a great way to hear from people you don't usually hear from. So, once a year check-in. You're alive again. Wonderful. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for caring. We're gonna get this. And you might ask, well, then once it's done, David, once you're done with this iteration, then what are you gonna do? And the answer, of course, is, heck if I know. We'll see when we get there. We're not there yet, so we'll have to see. Yes.
Okay, should I laugh or should I?
How's it going, brother? We got 13%. I'm gonna finish this. Almost there. Reminds me of this story. There's this experiment that they did a few years ago in Arizona. I think it was called Biosphere 2. They created this closed habitat where there were these microclimates within. It was to simulate a long space mission, possibly to Mars. And so they put people inside of this with all these microclimates, completely self-contained water and food, and growing. They grow their own food and whatnot for 2 years. And then about a year into the experiment, some of the trees started to fall over. And they finally figured out the reason was because the trees, they forgot to program in the wind. So the trees didn't develop with enough resistance, so that when they got, their root systems weren't strong enough, so that when they got high, tall enough, they had to they weren't balanced enough to survive, to carry their own weight. Kind of indicative of human development. Would you say? The metaphors are obvious. The parallels are crystal clear. We can infer from this much. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Hallelujah. Yes, indeed. That is it. Low battery, 6%. Whoa, drama, drama, drama. Where's that button thing? Okay, thank you very much. Can't really see it. Wah. A little breezy out here. Hello. So, just so you know, do a live stream at 6 o'clock, and you're on camera.
Oh, perfect.
Say hi.
Hi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Scotland.
We're from
Wisconsin.
Excellent. We're in Scotland. Glasgow?
Near Glasgow, like half an hour away from Glasgow.
Right on.
Yeah.
There were a couple of girls from Glasgow here the day before yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They were doing working in a summer camp up in New England.
Oh yeah, we were doing that, but in Wisconsin.
See, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
So we're on vacation now, are we? Excellent. Why did you decide to come to LA of all places in America?
Well, I want to come because I've never been to the west coast of America.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why I want to come here.
Yes.
I've never been here either, so I wanted to see California. And they love Canada, so
You what?
Kim Kardashian, they love her. So they want to hunt her down.
Are you hunting her down? I thought she was in New Jersey. No?
She was in LA yesterday, but we didn't.
Oh well.
She's at the VMAs.
Yes, of course. The CNCB Be Seen place. Yes. Yeah. And maybe the Emmys tonight.
Probably.
Yeah. What do you think of Venice Beach?
I love it.
Isn't it great? It looks like it works for you. You look like you belong here, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I could easily be a local. Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, well, what could possibly be standing in the way?
College.
Where are you going?
I go to a college in Wisconsin.
What is it?
It's called Oshkosh. It's just a 4-year. So maybe after college.
Right. What are you studying?
Criminal justice.
Oh, God. Why?
Because it's really interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
Not like being a cop, but like think like serial killers and stuff are really interesting.
Are you kidding me?
No. But I want to work for Homeland Security.
Really? Why?
It's interesting.
Really? How long have you had this desire?
A couple years.
Like, when was the moment you decided?
Well, I took like a criminal justice class in high school, and my teacher was like really passionate about it.
Uh-huh.
So I just found it really interesting.
Crazy. I've never heard anybody say, I want to work for Homeland Security. You know?
Well, now you have.
I have heard people, you know, come in and say, I want to, you know, be a cop, you know, work in the criminal justice system or whatever. And I always felt like that was because they